Alright guys, I am back. So this episode we're gonna go ahead and create a frame. So I went ahead and emptied out this method and named it frame instead. So in here we're gonna go ahead and start a frame. Now the first thing we need to do is create a J-frame. And a J-frame is basically stands for Java frame. So this basically says, and to import things press Shift Command O or hover over them and hit import. And we'll go ahead and import them. So what this basically says is it's creating a variable called frame, and it's basically a J-frame. And it's going to create a new object of J-frame. Like, this actually goes back to the static thing. J-frame variables are not static. Most of them aren't. And the ones that are don't really do that well when you use them unless you're using them correctly. So, with the frame, there are so many options you can do, and the first one I'm going to discuss is set default close operation jframe.exit on close. Now this looks a little long, but what this is saying is the frame's close operation is just completely close the application. So, when I hit the X button, I want it to completely obliterate the application from existence, running anyway. So it doesn't take up extra RAM by being running in the background. Next one I kinda like is set size. So this will be the size of it, so I can go 640 by 480, and it will create a frame that is 640 pixels by 480 pixels. And frame.set location relative to null. So this is going to set the location to nowhere, which will center it in your screen. If we go frame.set visible true. So this is basically all it takes to create a frame, but sometimes it's a little hard to understand. So here we have our frame, yay! So if I want to go ahead and give it a title, you want to do almost everything before you go set visible, by the way. So I can go frame.set title boss app. Now if I hit the run button, it says boss app up at the top. So you notice when I hit X, it terminates the process. That's what we want. And another thing you'll notice is I can actually resize this freely. If you don't want that, you can go frame.set resizable. If you go to false, you'll notice my little resize button goes away and I can't click on the corners. You can hit this little end process button if a process is being a jerk to you, by the way. So that is pretty much how to create a basic frame. Next episode we're going to get into adding components like buttons and labels and not images yet, but some point in time images. So see you in the next episode. Bye.